Hello everybody, GameFreak9917 here. I'm back today with more Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox One, and today I'm bringing you another car review, and I'm going to be reviewing the LEXUS LFA. Now, the LEXUS LFA has a 4.8 liter V10, which I'm pretty sure it's naturally aspirated. I don't think that they have any sort of turbocharger in it, because that's what it would be, is a turbocharged engine. Unless they put a supercharger in it, it'd be different. But this V10 is capable of producing 552 horsepower, 354 foot-pound torque, and it weighs 3,263 pounds. So it's actually fairly light compared to some other cars. But you know, that's. You could basically say that about like a Dodge Challenger as well. You know, it's light compared to like a Hummer. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the colors. It has some different shades of white. Ooh, a really nice silver there. Some blacks. Ooh, a very nice looking blue, red, and a copper. Actually, it does look kind of cool, but I really like this red. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And this the LEXUS LFA costs 234,000 credits. So it's a little bit spendy, but hopefully this will be well worth the money. And this is a rear-wheel drive car, so I'm going to have to see how that 500 plus horsepower will work with this. Wow, the HUD looks awesome in this car. But overall, it sounds weird. I don't think that they got the sound quite right on the exhaust. I think it sounds a little more high-pitched in the game than it does in real life.
I've marked their position on your GPS if you want to challenge them.
Whoa. This is bad driving on my part, but the brakes are actually pretty good. The handling actually isn't too bad as well. And even coming out of that corner like that, I went full throttle in second gear, and it didn't really give me any sort of wheel spin. It gripped tremendously coming around that corner. Yeah, this car grips so good. Whoops. I always kind of forget to turn, or not turn, just brake back there. Yeah, downshift into second gear and mash the throttle coming around that corner. It kicked the back end out a little bit, but otherwise it gripped. It just had so much grip that I'm really surprised, to be honest. Alright, let's line it up here and just see how fast this V10 will push us. I just love the sound inside. Interior looks pretty nice as well. Fucking maniac in a Subaru driving right towards me. But anyway, we have a fairly no drama start, but this car, it's actually not that fast. and 176.68 across the line. And I've actually been writing down all my speeds and whatnot from previous cars, and just to let you guys know, the Hennessy Venom is actually the fastest car, both stock and modified. But anyway, LEXUS LFA. Alright. Let's just fast travel back to the outpost and see how fast this car goes, or just see what kind of upgrades and whatnot we can do to it. Man, I just love the red on this car.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, we have some engine swaps, or just one, and that is the McLaren F1 engine, drivetrain, all-wheel drive, and aspiration, natural or twin turbo. Gotta go with the twin turbo. Alright, let's see how much horsepower this car is going to be making fully upgraded. It'd be kind of cool to see it reach upwards of 1,000 horsepower or so. But I'm not sure we're going to be reaching that. Ooh, we were close. 917 horsepower, fully upgraded. Now, even though I do like to see cars hit the 1,000 horsepower mark, that's just because I know it's going to be very powerful and fast. But when it doesn't reach that mark, it almost comes with a little bit of relief, because less horsepower means better grip and handling. So even though this is less than 1,000, it's still 900 plus horsepower. So I'm a little bit worried about how this car is going to perform after this. Ooh, upgrading the transmission does worse for speed, but I think we're still going to do it. We can put race compound tires on. That's good, because usually a supercar already comes with race compound tires. Alright, a race splitter and a wing is all that we can put on. The wing actually looks pretty nice on this car. Makes it look very track ready. I think the LFA sounds a lot better after the upgrades and whatnot. You can really hear that turbocharger spooling up front. Wow, did a pretty good job turning through that. Although even in third gear, getting on the throttle coming out of that corner, it was threatening to break loose. Alright, well, in a straight line in third gear, it definitely catches grip. Whoa! Bad braking on my part. I was holding everything, brake, e-brake, and clutch there just to stop. Yeah, this car still turns very well. Just one of the issues is the grip. You know, in the supercar, even with 900 plus horsepower rear-wheel drive, I would still expect a little bit of grip, at least in third gear. Alright, in a straight line, it starts to catch grip in the second gear, but gets all the grip in third gear. And 216.48 across the line. I just had to write that down real quick. But anyway, the LEXUS LFA, I would not recommend fully upgrading the engine. Everything else, the drivetrain, all of that kind of stuff, I would go with upgrading. But as far as the engine, I would recommend just throwing a twin turbo, upgrading the flywheel. Maybe not upgrade the twin turbo, just give it some horsepower, keep it around the 700 horsepower mark is probably what I would recommend, 750 maybe, and you should have a really good car in your hand, because this car, it's not really for being fast in a straight line. It's mostly about being able to handle itself on the track, and even with 917 horsepower, it was still fighting to do that. But you know, just the 900 plus horsepower was really pulling it back and making the or holding it back, I should say, and making the back end kick out and the rear tires break loose when I was going around the corner, and even in third gear, which is where I would have really liked this car to grip at. But because of that, I'd probably have to rate this car fully upgraded. As a track car, I would give this car a 6.5 out of 10. Because it does still grip around corners in third gear if you're not going full throttle, or maybe half throttle. Yeah, right there I was just going half throttle on it and it still broke loose on me. So basically just put it in third gear and don't really hit the throttle until you come out of the corner, shift down to second, and then go through your gears as normal. But otherwise, this car is actually pretty good. Just kind of do what I said before, keep it around 700, 750 horsepower, and you should have a pretty good track car in your hands. But fully upgraded, still just gonna have to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Well, anyway, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section down below, or just give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me and my friends and I record with them, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll be uploading daily. And I'll see you guys in the next video.